like I was saying, they crying for their food, just like the kids because other times out looking for their baby daddy all night. The kids like, come on, the kids screaming that they hungry.
What they really want is spiritual. They really want that instruction from their dad. But the white man kicked the man out of the house.
Yep.
He was in emotional.
Right. That's that issue.
So basically, you have a woman trying to teach a man how to be a man, but she don't know how to be a man. She only knows how to be a woman. And then she don't even teach her daughters how to be a righteous woman. She ends up teaching her daughters how to be a whore.
That goes back to that Willie Lynch.
Yep.
How to make a slave.
How to make a slave, yep.
Right.
The only way for a woman to be righteous is to be under a man for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Alright? That's the only way you're going to get salvation. And the man is going to teach you how to pray to the Father in spirit and in truth, and to represent the name. The problem with our people is that they won't hearken. They are the most stiff-hearted and stiff-necked people on the face of the fucking planet. And excuse me for my cursing, because I know that in Scripture it says that if a person uses the name of the Most High and swears a lot, he will not be guiltless, faultless. All right. So forgive me of my cursing when I say, certain words, but it's just the passion that I have. It's just the passion that I have. Okay. If I see that my people are going off on a continual stroke and they don't have to, they can actually get salvation. Yeah. Wouldn't you have passion for them?
I do.
And be like, yo, stop doing those things. That's why we're out here to tell our people, stop doing the things that you're doing, because all you're doing is pissing off the Most High Power. No, but the thing is, it starts with our people.
I know.
And since it starts with our people, I have to condemn and get condemn and get corrected with our people. They have to be reproved. That's what we're doing right now. Yes. Yes.
And that's God bless that. And like whatever you call, whatever you say, God, I wanted all of us not to be Muslim, Catholic, Protestant, whatever, and love.
Well, he wanted the Israelites to be the head of all nations. And for the Israelites to teach all the other nations that what they worship is really false.
What I believe then is, all I know is he didn't want us fighting each other. Like
but that's going to get the scripture for the Most High. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah says, I came not to send peace on earth, but I came to send a sword. If you have a sword in your hand, are you really here for peace? No, you're here for war.
Well, that was, the whole thing, like, whatever religion or Bible you're in, it was, like it also says, your tongue cuts like a knife, like a sword.
Yeah. Your tongue is an unruly evil.
Yeah. And really, and money. Too.
Money's the root of all evil.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Really
Money's
is.
not evil though. Money's the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. So it's the fact that people will do anything to get that money. That's why it's evil. But you could apply that to a woman.
Oh, it doesn't.
Because don't men do all kinds of stupid things to try to get a woman?
Yeah.
So the love of a woman is the root of all evil also. But that's not scripture.
And I'll tell you, if the woman trying
money. So it goes back to
not all women, hey, if it's not, like I just lost my man in 25 years, and money wasn't the issue. We had it, we didn't, it was our love, our faith, and it was
worse, because the scripture says that the latter times are worse than the first.
Yeah.
And it keeps getting worse and worse. Like the construction here in America.
Not just
what's wrong with these roads? Why they put so much money in
instead of people, like all these
the theaters?
What theaters that they have are fine, they're beautiful, they're historic landmarks.
Because you just said the latter time. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that is in the latter times, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
You know,
all right. Now, walking in great pride is what? Being here in America. Ain't America the most prideful nation on the face of the planet? Aren't they slogan, the few, the proud, the Marines? The proud, the Marines? And aren't you proud to be in America?
Well, no.
And this is the most prideful place.
But I'll tell you, American
anymore. You never was.
Well,
it was never a good country. This country was brought by blood. It was never a good country. And they slaughtered my people, man. They slaughtered the North American Indians. Those are my people.
Native Americans.
Those are my brothers. Those are my brothers.
Yeah,
God,
right?
North American Indians. They are my brothers.
You know, and my family came through the war.
Where are the Native Americans now?
Where are they now?
Reservation camps.
The North American Indians are in the reservation camp.
I know.
They don't even own hardly anything here in America.
Nothing.
But it's their land.
Yeah, and that's why, even though it's against their belief of the spirit, you know, that their people are going out doing the casinos and all of that, that's against, you know, what their true belief is. Because, you know, my husband was part Mohawk, Cherokee, and Irish, you know, but still, it's people within, you know, part Native American, and they're the elders, but horribly of the generation, was they turned into the back one, their ways that they're, how they believe and, you know, their whole culture.
Yeah, so that's the reason why the Most High put His Word in this Bible, and He only given the secrets and the explanation of what He's actually saying to the Israelites. He didn't give it to everybody. He even states in the Bible, well, not in that Bible, but in the Apocrypha, which is a part of the Bible, which they took out, it states that the beginning and the end, you got it? Go to 2nd Esdras. Where is that? Is that 6?
You know,
where it's talking about
can I just
the beginning of the end.
All right, so let's talk about something that we have to help correct, that I believe is correct.
You call the end of the world?
That's another one. Bring that one out.
Romans 12.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 6, verse 7. The answer, then answered I and said, what shall be the tarrying offender of time? Or when shall the end of the first? And the beginning of it. He said unto me, Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of them Jacob and
you have a good one. Yes. Go ahead, come on.
Jacob handheld first the hill of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
One more time. Right to the point.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
Yeah. You know what Esau's world is? Esau's world is the so-called white man's world. We are bringing up the so-called black man's world. And that's what Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai came to do.
White, yellow, black.
When I say black, I'm not talking about the skin tone. I'm talking about the mentality. All right? Go ahead and find the bus before they leave you. Yes, Romans 12. We know all about Romans 12. Okay? We know all about Romans 12. All right? Y'all got something else?
Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ, did not come to send peace on earth, but a sword. Alright? He's here to get variant man against his father. Actually, got that scripture. Bring out that scripture. Just to finish.
For I'm come to set a man at variance against his father.
Stop. At variance. Do anybody know what variance means? Variance means a license to do things that's against the law. So we have a license to do things that's unorthodox. Alright? Now, going against your father is what? Unorthodox. But we're licensed to do it in scripture, in spirit, and in truth, for we're an embodiment of Yahweh.